Yo, hi. Today I'll be opening Chaos Origins. I finally managed to get my hands on one of these. I mean, since it was released, I've been swamped with my work shifts, so I didn't get the chance to buy them, to buy any of these, either packs or boxes, but I actually managed to get the last one in my TCG shop today, so I'll be opening these. I'll try to fix some issues I made in my last, in my first and my last, as of now, box opening videos. It was Rarity Collection 5 because I'm relatively new to recording opening boxes like these. I usually buy packs or cards, like I scout cards individually from friends, but I think the first box I bought was Glorious Gallery. I opened two of these, got a shit ton of chibis, no Warframes, so today I'll be trying out my luck to get an Warframe here because it's a new and very cool set. I'm also trying commentary for the first time because the last time I was opening Rarity Collection, it was very stale. I mean, no commentary in the slightest, was very uneventful and quite boring for me even. And I'm not very keen on editing these videos because OpenShot video editor is just pure ass. So to fix some issues from the last video, I will not pile up my open packs here, but a bit further away, and this time I will properly set them like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 by 8 by 8, like this. Yes, in 3 batches of 8. That was quite the intro. Like I said, I'm fairly new to opening shit, so I'll have to constantly remind myself. For these, it's like what four from the back go to the front. And starting off with nothing interesting at all. Melfi, Imposter Shift, Lane Restriction, not much. Also, I'm not really huge on. Cool. I'm not really huge on looking out. I mean, opening stuff for reselling, because I am also 3 years prior to this, I actually returned to Yu-Gi-Oh! After, what was it? What was the last time I played it? 2013, 2014. So I was not... I mean, I was, what? Almost 10 at the time. So I did not really have any... Not then, but when I returned also, then I was just playing with my friends and all. But today, when I came back, I was also really in the dark, to say it like that. In the dark on a lot of stuff. So I'm learning as I'm going. I mean, the game is like, it's okay, but it's very, you used to get the cards you liked, you wanted in your deck, and then some support cards. Oh, nice, you're right. But now you just have to, like, I don't know, if you want the strategy to work, you have to have a full deck of cards that are meant, I mean, they're meant to support, they're created for the strategy. So like maximum 60 cards in main deck, and basically no, like 50 to 55 of them are exclusively for that archetype or something like that. So far haven't seen nothing like that for Angelici, since they are new. But for stuff like Sacred Beasts, they had some weak support earlier. They have some, I mean, they have a lot better support now. But it's still to be improved upon. I like the design of this card. It's very, like, say, dystopian, like a dystopian city. I really dig the vibe. But yeah, then again, I started building my deck. I mean, to continue on my story, I started building my deck around the time the Destiny of Blue Eyes came out, because we all know how iconic Blue Eyes is. And also around month since then, month after that, I managed to get legendary dragon decks. So I also put Dark Magician in it as support. So now I spoiled myself, shit. But I'm glad. We'll see which Overframe or Starlight will this be. So Elf Notes. I also have a few Elf Notes cards in my deck, but that's up to. Oh she. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. I never had Blackluster Soldier because I didn't collect cards when I was playing it early. But now when I collect cards, there are some that I have that are in poor conditions, but I do cherish them dearly. They aren't on display or anything because they are not in the best state. But I don't know. I might actually. I don't know. I've been thinking about about removing a lot of Blue Eyes support from my deck because it's pretty situational, and I've tried the same deck in Master Duel. I mean, Master Duel is shit. Is really shit, but still, I do not. It didn't quite work, so I might go to some Warrior Spellcaster combo. Still, it's not anything meta because I'm not leaning towards any kind of meta. But I really do like the design. This is my first extended art after one. What was it? One Rarity Collection 5, one Rarity Collection 5 and 2 Glorious Gallery boxes. No, like I said, I got a shit ton of chibis. So I guess it's a win in one way or another. We just earlier entered the second batch, so the four, so the eight packs have passed already. Nothing special here. I do like the design of Angelic is overall. Ooh, nice. Because I am a fan of chess. I was a fan of chess ever since I was a child, but now when the chess is a lot more popular on social media and a lot more viral, it's not very appealing to me. I mean, I still do play it from time to time, but nothing like competitive, because I would suck anyways. That was pretty good. Again, Sacred Beast support. Nothing exciting. Not that I intend to use secret beasts, but like I said, I'm glad they're a revived archetype that is getting a little bit more hope. Also, GX is unreasonably cool, so that's also a big plus. Blitzkrieg, Blitzkrieg. Nice. What am I going to use these in? Also, each time I get a tuner or something, I get reminded of like probably 50 packs of Phantom Revenge I bought because I didn't know. I mean, I used to buy packs like a couple, like two or three for each, and the last ones the last packs I bought in like a huge amount with no box because I wasn't prepared for what was in them was Phantom Revenge. I am a huge EDM head, and the thing is that I adore the designs of killer tunes, cool tunes, whatever you want to call them, and they rock, yeah. So I bought like 3 packs when Phantom Revenge came out, and I was so in love with the designs that I bought like I said, like 50 packs, and not in the box because I'm just that smart. But then again, I really didn't know that it would come out like that. But then I started to make a deck around them, and when I did that, I got to the web and looked at cool tune, killer tune support, and then I learned nice, cool, secret rare. First secret rare of the batch, of the set. This marks the end of the second batch, only 8 packs remaining. What the fuck is this? How did they... Look how they massacred my boy. What are those? What are those? So I learned the fact that killer tunes are incredibly unenjoyable to play against, so I do like to have fun. And just like that, I decided to not use killer tunes because I wanted to play with people, even though some of them will use killer tunes. Although I don't know how meta it is now that some more sets came out, like Chaos Origins. I mean, it's not exactly the most meta, but it's a lot of good support for some archetypes. Charmers are pretty good. But like I said, I am not really planning on making... This is nice. I'm not really planning on making decks that will be hell to play against, and vice versa. I don't want to play against decks like these. I mean, overall this set is quite cool from what I've seen. This is cool, this is cool. This is like a succession card. What did I want to say? This is like a continuation to Spirit Charmers. which I got as well. I think they were a bit overpriced, but then again, a lot of stuff is overpriced here. This set Chaos Origin cost me 90 euros, but then again, every set here, every box costs 90 euros. I spent 90 euros twice on Glorious Gallery. Oh, nice. Second one. Second secret. I mean, I do work currently, and I am getting paid, but it could be a better pay. But I mean, I bought it. I bought Glorious Gallery twice, two times in 1 month. I mean, both boxes in a month, but like 2 to 3 weeks between each one. Oh, this one is a cool design. I don't know how cool Blitzkrieg is. I will have to check them out. Yeah, like I was saying, a lot of stuff is overpriced here, at least, especially with the reprints being constant. Then again, this set, when it will be like 2 or 3 months old, when it will be coming off of shelves, two at the same time, they will be probably a lot cheaper. Placing hopes in the last two misprinted packs. Luckily, I managed to snag this last box from a TCG shop, and just before I was, ooh, nice, come on, just one remaining. I managed to snag that last box, and I probably wouldn't have the time to do it later, because it will A, be probably gone, and B, I'm having my javelin competition later today, so it's going to eat up the rest of my day. Oh, so this is the last the last pack. Pretty decent. I haven't seen any Sword Soul support yet from what I collected. Nothing exciting. At least I got my first extended, or as I like to call them, overframes. Overframes should be an official name even for TCG. But then again, they aren't limited to 100, so it's not the same. But then again, that's it. Nothing really special. I think, like, if I were to see how expensive these are, I'd probably say this is the most expensive one. I don't know what's the price for this one. Probably $20, maybe more, maybe less, something around that in euros. So that's it. Shut up. Yeah.